Hello. We are now live. Let me just go live on Instagram. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's January 2nd, 2026. Welcome, 2026, everyone. It's PeakFlow Power number 63, where we answer all your questions about high-tech e-com, business advice, anything you like to become ultimately a better person and become a better entrepreneur and to become the best version of yourself. So, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We'll start answering any questions that you might have. Throw it all our way. There's no such thing as dumb questions. There's good questions, bad questions, but at the end of the day, we just want to help you get to where you want to be at. So, just click live. All right. Got Ryan, first one in here. Says Happy New Year's. So, Ryan, Happy New Year's to you as well. What are you guys' New Year goals? No resolutions. You probably thought I was going to say that. New Year goals. What do you want to accomplish this year?
Wow. With proper grammar, this is a new Ryan. I love that. I love that energy. That's a great way to start it.
So he said, need to conquer Q1. Lost some battles, but haven't lost the war. You only lose the war when the general dies or the leader dies. So I haven't lost yet. So that same thing it translates to if you quit your job, quit your business, that's the same thing as losing the war. So good on you. Lucas says 10 million this year.
Let's go, Lucas.
One thing I've realized or noticed recently is where are all the new year, new me people?
I don't know.
They're not at the gym.
Oh, I don't know about your gym.
It can't be just me. Like I've seen all the people say the same thing. The gyms
My
aren't
gym is fucking packed this morning.
Interesting. Mine is like less packed than last year. Like, I remember it was
January 2nd.
Yeah. It was like, oh, I feel like just less people on the machines.
There was so many people today that it was just kind of like annoying, if I'm being honest.
At Lifetime?
Yeah, like those new year, new me's. And then they come onto the machine where you've been on actually like every single, like you've been the consistent one, and then they're acting like it's their machine. It's just like, dude, like I'm the OG one here. What do you do on my machine? But then they look at you funny because they think it's their this new year, new me. I'm just like,
they just paid for the membership. Like
that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, I'm the one that's been here. Why are you going against me? And that's what happens.
Interesting. I've noticed the opposite. Maybe they're waiting till Monday over here. Monday, new me.
People with New Year's resolutions are fucking losers. Just kidding. Don't clip farm me there and say that. But yo, listen, honestly speaking, like us, like inside the team and everything, we've been preparing since December. Like we never really stopped. Maybe like we could take a break, but we never really like new year, new anything. We just have goals, but don't be those people.
That being said, got CY2492 says, yo, what's up? This year I'm trying to get an AI TikTok account that has stories in it and uses the dropship items that may relate to stories, hopefully promoting higher advertisement to get sales. Sorry to shut down your New Year goal, but that's absolutely going to go nowhere. I may as well save you 360. I may as well save you 363 days.
You're actually a very nice guy, Trevor.
Of disappointment, and just tell you don't do that.
Do not go on TikTok and post some stories with an AI thinking that someone's going to buy that and you could scale that to $1 million a month. No.
Yo, what is this?
Not with the 6'9".
Who is this?
Not with
Who
the
is this?
6'9". Not with the 6'9".
Who-
Yo, Trevor
who is
Zheng is low-key so funny. You guys ever watch Dragon
The
Ball?
old profile picture.
They just did the fusion ha on us, bro.
That's not even fusion. It's just like.
But why they choose your old photo from back then? That's.
I don't know. Who is this? Is this Joanna? Just got an ad on your account, and while this year I'm hitting all places to hopefully learn bits and pieces from everyone. An ad about like high-tech ecom, most likely. Yeah, I mean, literally, don't do what you're about to do. You should instead listen to what we have in the school community to sell high-ticket products, and we actually have high-tech ecom in terms of like the business model we teach is in regards like compared to other forms of business, way less people are doing it. And in my opinion, it's really like the perfect business for beginners because you can get started with relatively low capital. And in what business can you sell name brand products in your industry with a few $1,000s to your name? You just don't.
Spitting facts right now, Trev.
Yo, I'm just curious who is this?
I know who it is.
It's not someone logged into an account that we have. Like, it's not possible.
It's Trevor Lamb 6969, bro. Come on. Curious to know who is that though.
Trevor, is it better to make multiple pins for the same product? Better as in making one pin? Yeah. Got the cool emoji. Happy New Year's to you, Black Box TV or TTV. How do I get verified reviews on the site? By having customers and reaching out after they purchase your products and asking for a review. That's how you get verified reviews. Does it still work in 2026? Launch your first campaigns using tofu, mofu, bofu structure. Yes, nothing has changed. They think new year, new strategy as well. The new year, new me's. They think new year, all of a sudden the ad structure from 2025 or 2024 doesn't work. I gotta make a new video, new Google ad strategy 2026, and the same thing for 2025, the same thing for 2024. Just the settings just change, or it might be a little tweaks here and there.
What do you think people's biggest setbacks is when starting the business? Like, is it like the goals isn't big enough? Is it the actions they don't take enough? Is it like they not just thinking big enough? What's the biggest setback?
Number one, they're just not starting. Number two, it's just they just don't take. This is just goes beyond business. People just don't take accountability.
Let's talk about that because they don't want us to talk about. So we're gonna talk about that.
Nobody be taking accountability these days. Like when it's clearly you're in the wrong. I don't know. You just it doesn't take that much effort. Like you just have to own up to it. Like you're gonna be wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. You just have to learn from that mistake. You gotta move forward. I don't get why nobody takes accountability these days. They just want to blame it on the other person by using some dark manipulation strategies. Like, come on, just be like basic, be a basic human being. Like, literally just do that. It's not that crazy.
What are your thoughts on people that invest into coaching programs and mentorships, and then their mindset's just like, okay, I just paid an X amount. Now I'm gonna just get success. Like, what do you have to say to those people that just want that instant dopamine, but they're not able to take the action or accountability?
Well, it's honestly speaking from what I've seen, usually the people that have less money are more likely to succeed than the people that
I
have
know, right?
more money when they're starting a brand new business. Because when you have less money, you literally have more time than money. And when it's the other way around, you want to use time, you want to use money to buy back your time. But then in that whole process, you don't even learn about the process. The process is more important. And people that go through the process develop this mindset that actually carries them forward in their business. And I was actually speaking to someone like they didn't think mindset was important.
Who? Oh well, that's not really.
Not-
Yeah, my bad. My bad. I
not
shouldn't
name,
have said, but like,
name names, but like
right.
basically like obviously there's tons of mindset materials on the internet, books, social media, everywhere. But if the whole point is you're not taking action, do you think that's a no like information problem or a mindset problem? It goes
Let's
back.
talk about it. It's like we all know what we're supposed to do, which is like get the LLC, decide on a niche, which like I don't know how many more videos me and you, Trev, we could make to tell people about the niches and how to find the suppliers and like call them. Like, is it really that hard? I would say no. I would have to say no. You fill out a form for like 20 minutes, the LLC form. Boom, you get your LLC. Now you call suppliers. Use the script we give you inside the free school community. Literally look the email script and type the script. But it's like they're not doing it. Why? Why, Trev? Please.
I would understand it if you filled out so many supplier forms that you don't want to do it. Because that's how I feel after like filling out supplier forms for like my 120th supplier. But you haven't even filled out a single form for one supplier and you're complaining about it. Because at a certain point, like you fill out so many supplier forms, it just becomes repetitive. Just get a VA fill out for you. But like you got to fill out the first one.
Last thing, real quick, because I know we got a lot of comments, but that's where people mess up on too. They will try to outsource and hire before they do the reps. You only supposed to hire and get someone to do it once it's so boring that you know it's repetitive that you could trust someone to do that boring process. You don't hire just because you don't want to do supplier calling. That's the wrong mindset.
Yeah, or your time is worth being spent on higher leverage activities. To be honest.
Right.
You're just always uploading products. You're not really moving your business forward. It is moving your business forward in the micro spectrum, but you may as well trade that time that you would have saved. Go learn your ads, get better at ads, make your offer better, get better at your sales process, make your email marketing better. Tons of different things to indirectly make more money instead of uploading more products.
Right.
It's all about what is your end goal. Get that end goal into a very clear on paper, and how can you optimize towards that end goal. That's what you should take away from it. How can you optimize towards the end goal?
What are most people's end goals?
Most people's end goals, I'll just tell you, is they just don't want to work for someone else for 30 years. They want to be able to travel more. They want to be able to, spend time with their family more, with their loved ones, go on trips more, and not be stuck in a 9-to-5 cubicle for the rest of their lives until they're 65, living on their 401k from inflation. No, they don't want that. They just want to make some extra money. Hopefully that replaces their job, and they'll be more than happy.
Yeah.
I don't think everyone wants to be a billionaire, or most people aren't suited to become a billionaire or a multimillionaire. That's okay by that, but like you can be well off where you don't have to stick to the same like system that everyone else is going through. So, I mean, with that being said, this question is like, what is the minimum capital to start with? $2,000 is what we recommend. And honestly, if you think it's okay, this question is, what about TikTok Shop?
What about TikTok Shop? I mean, TikTok Shop, I would try to sell like, what would you try to sell? Let's actually humor ourselves, Trevor. Like, we can't say that it's a bad business model because there are people doing it and they are doing it well. So let's talk about that side and whether it suits our audience or not, right?
Everyone, I mean, every business model works to a certain extent. What is the success rate? Is it attainable for a beginner? Like, if you never had any business experience, doing TikTok Shop, you're most likely going to flop.
Right.
You don't understand customer psychology, how to run ads. How I know that? Because I was in the same exact way. So same with Marcus. Same with hundreds of our clients that tried low ticket e-com before, high ticket e-com. If it's your first business, you're likely not going to succeed. And if we were to start low ticket e-com today, we would probably succeed at it.
We would definitely succeed, but it's like, is it worth it now, in a sense?
Yeah, because we're so deep in the high ticket, we're balls deep in the high ticket e-commerce space that why would you go anywhere else?
Well, I'm gonna trade like my $5,000 order for like 100 units of these $50 plush toys, and then I have to talk back in like my Chinese tongue and say like ni hao to like my supplier, which I do anyways because we're great friends. But you get my point.
So will my Google account get banned if I add on? No, you won't. It's just untrustworthy. And like, if your whole business is built on going through cracks and lying to people, it's not the right way you should be setting up a business to begin with.
Yo, this is like doesn't even relate, but all of my Google reviews have been like 5 stars. Because like our systems on the back end, especially with the, everyone inside our community and Launchpad, I just realized we're just destroying other high ticket dropshippers. If you're in another high ticket dropshipping community, you should come to PeakFlow. That's all.
Spent 1.3K on shopping ads, non-profit. So now I think
Damn.
I mean, it could be reviews, but I would also look at where your spend is going.
Exactly.
I'm asking because Brooks' program suggests starting with a PMAX campaign. What do you want us to go about this?
I think they asked about is low, medium, and high still working because PMAX is what's.
I'll tell you. Both strategy works.
That's
what are you gonna do with that information now?
Well, it's marketing.
It's not about the strategy at a certain degree. Because look, launching a PMAX campaign, 5th grader could do that. Now it comes to every other variable besides the marketing.
Let's talk about the variables that keep most beginners stuck in.
Why is this person on this? Man, I'm really looking forward to it. This has to be Joanna.
No, bro, it's Trevor Lamb. This is our son.
Oh, hell no. This is our adopted kid. Can you explain a bit more the ongoing program? The free 12 months is what exactly spoken was taught in the course, and Also, which high ticket items are being dropshipped? Like that's all answered in the school community. Like if you read the first pinned post, go through a classroom section, you'll know what it is. What high ticket items are being dropshipped? I mean, give you a couple examples. Stuff like barns, I mean, like not barns, sheds, gazebos, saunas, couches, tables, anything over $1,000.
I'm gonna give one for the viewers because they don't want me saying saunas no more. So I'm gonna give them a new one. Ping pong tables. I don't know. Table tennis, maybe. Pya. All right.
Tables.
Everyone always saying I'd be giving sauna niche. So
Have you guys felt a point of stagnation in your business? How long now? At a certain point, yes. When I didn't know, like, at a certain point, it does become a lack of information. And when that becomes the case, then you seek information. But a lot of other people seek too much information, and they have information overdose, and they just don't begin. Also, another thing is a lot of people deal with. They always think the grass is greener on the other side.
let's talk about that.
Someone starting high-tech e-com, for example, they might think, oh, real estate might be better to do, or Airbnb, or like trading, or tons of other businesses. How does someone overcome shiny object syndrome, or same thing as thinking the grass is greener somewhere else? Any suggestions?
For me, I've put into like my own mental domain. If it's kind of boring and it's kind of like a drag, it means I need to do it. I should do it. And I think oftentimes we just face that stagnation because it's like you know what you're supposed to do, but you don't do it. You want to do all of the fun things or the exciting things because that's what it is, right? High ticket dropshipping is not that sexy. It's pretty boring, but it works. It's sustainable. And then when people kind of like, oh, I just have to make an LLC and call suppliers, I kind of notice. Let's do real estate now because that's people's minds nowadays. People's is on the TikTok. Like you guys are
in the TikTok wavelength.
Yeah, like you guys are literally scrolling, and like it's fucking up your brain. And then they can't focus on like the stuff that moves their business forward. So to go back into stagnation, last thing is like you have to be okay with doing the boring things for a long time without caring what other people think. That's how you push past it.
Bro, we just gotta address this. Who put your name and face as their account? I'm saying no shade, but how do you feel about that?
Joe, I'm sorry, Joe. How are we supposed to feel about that? 6969 is a sexual orientation number, and then it has Trevor and me and names account with a Trevor face. What are we supposed to feel about that? I'm asking you. Like, what are we supposed to feel? Please. It's weird. It's fucking weird.
Whoever's under that account is just and they be saying shit like this, like everyone's meant to be a rainmaker entrepreneur. Some are meant to be employed this way. We need to, otherwise our society would not
That's
exist.
fair. At least they're bringing good thoughts.
Just wait. You know, I already see it coming up.
What do you see coming up, Trevor?
I can just sense it. I just have a gut feeling something coming up.
Oh, shit.
How did you guys spend your holidays? Anything fun / cool? I had pot with my family. It's really
Oh my
nice.
God.
Really delicious.
But did it snow?
It did snow. While I was driving there, I just drove slower. To be honest, I haven't really drove all last month at all, or like very little. I was using full self driving. It was so like so relaxing in the snow too.
That's what I was trying to say. Like hot pot in the snow is always the best. Like
Well, you
when
gotta
it's
like,
cold out and you hot pot, it's always such a good feeling.
yeah, like you should just bring the hot pot like machine, get one of those portable ones where
Pretty
it's
much
like
just water, exactly.
gas thing in it.
hmm
Go in your backyard, fill with snow, get some hot pot. What is your favorite hot pot like dish to like cook?
The meat. Pause.
What meat? Which meat?
I like lamb. I've been really liking lamb recently.
Me too.
Oh.
Lamb, like those thin lamb slices.
Yeah, the thin like lamb slices for me in terms of the meat, and then like if I had to choose a vegetable, it'd be like enoki mushrooms. I like enoki mushrooms.
I like udon.
Right, but that's a carb, and I was gonna say that for my carb. Udon's my carb, and then enoki mushrooms my vegetable, and then the lamb meat, the soy sauce, scallion, and I'm good. Like, send that. All you can eat. We're running it up.
Yeah, and then like I like pork blood, beef liver, beef slice. Like outside to see anything. Any luck pursuing drone suppliers? I start pursuing a couple today. I mean, we haven't contacted any drone suppliers, so we wouldn't really know.
I know DJI is on Shopify Collective though. So.
DJI has their own partner program right on their own website.
Yes, that's very interesting.
If you go to DJI's website, you have a become a dealer towards the very bottom, and it opens up a portal. Then you can just fill it out.
Very interesting.
Is that work with LTD?
I think LTD means shipping, right?
I think that's like a UK company.
I don't know what LTD is.
Yeah, I mean LLC or the UK equivalent, but most of our clients sell in the US. Do you guys pay suppliers with credit cards like Amex or like wire transfer? We always use our credit cards if there's no fees because you can rack up points, cash back. You're in the US, you already know about that.
Right.
If there is fees, then we just do the normal bank transfer or whatever, it's fee free. But most suppliers, I would say like more and more now are more like they don't want you to use credit cards because like someone has to take the transaction fees. Like that's why I'm so supportive of crypto. Like once we cut off the banks and the transaction, like the people that's stealing the transaction fees from every transaction, just use crypto and get rid of the middleman. But for now, transaction fees. Some suppliers don't like that, and they might charge fees for using a credit card. But you should always use a credit card if there's no fees because you need that juicy points, free flights, free gift cards, free cash back, lots of stuff. When this person posted this comment, I nailed it 100%. Joanna Zhao. What are your guys' thoughts on Andrew Georgie? In his video, said ping pong tables are bad. Don't know what that is.
Who's Andrew?
Who put your... Oh, I will give you guys one. Home care equipment for the elderly. Hard to get all the permits, but afterwards, it's easy road. I'm already have a LTD, so I don't know if I should get an LLC. Sorry. Well, if you have an LTD, which is a UK company,
got
it. Sell in the UK. But if you want to sell in the US, you would need an LLC. So my suggestion is I would speak with a tax advisor like Doula. Go to dola.com/PeakFlow, and you can consult with them, and they'll let you know what's the best suggestion. Arbar Tashin says, "Sup guys, welcome, happy New Year's." Trim barbecue Chinese hot pot. Okay. China taking over. Let's fucking go.
What the fuck? Ching Chong. Ni hao.
Korean people are hot.
Ching Chang Chong.
All I know is Koreans, like with how they do their makeups or whatever, skincare.
Koreans are angry drunks.
All the guys just look like girls. No offense. They just look so feminine, and like the whole country looks like a bunch of girls. With all their hairstyle, no facial hair, how squeaky their voice sounds, no deep voice. Like where's the masculine energy from all the men in Korea?
Trev, have you seen the Netflix show with the K-pop? I don't even know what it's called, but that's what the young kids are watching now. It's like K-pop Demon Hunter or something. But it's basically like literally what you just said. All of these Korean people, they got like the white, like the pale skin, and they're all angry drunks.
I don't know. Everyone has their own taste, but be wrong. But like, from someone looking in, they just look, no offense, all the same. And they just look like they look like late, bro.
I found the movie called Demon Hunters. Search Demon Hunters on Google. That's what I'm talking about. K-pop Demon Hunters. That's what Trevor's talking about with the white faces. Did you search it, Trevor?
Yeah.
Yo, I wish I caught that reaction. That was a funny reaction. Guys, you gotta love us. How many people are on the live real quick, Trev? How many people are watching?
20.
20? Dude, that's really good because I know like sometimes we get up to like 50, and I realize that's a lot, number one. And number two, like it's because we keep it real every single week. Like we really trying to just be talking to you guys about what
it's the no BS club,
We just us, yeah.
Give it to you raw. I give it to you raw. It's the best way. Is physical address required to display on your website for GMC? No. I've also heard a GMC does like bold words. Yes. Also, how about in descriptions and blogs? That's fine. Yeah, LTP is limited. That actually a good niche. Do you guys ever run into credit card limits, and what do you do about that? Lots of things. You can request a credit card limit increase. You can get another credit card, or you could pay off their balance early, wait for their money to come in, charge the card again. Worst case, I definitely ran into this issue like when I was 18. What I did was I just waited for money to come in, pay off the balance as soon as I could.
Right. And
for a period of time, I just had to stack up that capital, get more cards, increase the limit. But that's a good problem. That just means like
it's a good problem.
Money than you can handle, Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, but you have to live in USA to make it work. Sometimes even have a physical location for home care equipment by law. Don't know too much about the home care equipment for elderly niche, but it's great information. Chinese one.
Chinese have more spending power. We will say that. I mean, all the Gucci stores and everything, that's just not in America no more. They close all of that stuff down. It's literally all overseas. And I'll tell you where it's in Asia. There's so many Gucci and Louis Vuitton stores in Asia. And all of the ones here in like New York and America are all vandalized. Or like people be going crazy.
They be putting it in the airports, and I'm like, who in their right mind buys a Gucci purse at the airport?
I got
No.
one. Maybe
got
they
one?
just
Maybe they needed one for like a gift for a family
exactly.
member.
Well, maybe they just met like their wife on the trip, and they had to show sincerity, and there's impulse buying, and
Not
that's
not the Gucci purse.
and they're capitalizing on that impulse. That's what I'm willing to bet. That's what Gucci's talking about on the marketing.
Not Gucci purse on the first.
Well, they're going on different flights now, so things are very intense.
Honestly, the Gucci bags look ugly.
And then the girl gonna finesse the Gucci bag from the poor simp.
The Gucci bags are all ugly. Like there's not one that looks remotely decent. I'm in Korea right now. Should go visit North Korea.
I'm in Korea right now. Fuck.
I'm talking about Korean femboys and gender. Koreans look better than all Asians.
Oh, cool, interesting. They're called femboys. I didn't know that.
Aren't all the Korean guys Korean boys?
You guys gotta get me and Trevor on like these Asian podcasts, and let's talk with some femboys. I'd be curious to know what they're thinking, because I'm sure we all have different thought processes. Why do you put makeup on your face to that extent?
Why do you look like a woman?
So you think there's two genders?
Are you trying to make Korea just one gender?
I'm asking you, what is a woman?
What is a woman?
Like, what's masculine? Masculine face features. This has to be a lady. Trevor Lamb is officially our daughter, not son.
It's Joanna.
Because if it was my son, that'd be crazy. We're talking about Korean.
This is Joanna. Like, I'd bet money on it.
I think people like Joanna, to be honest.
You know, adds a little, something to it.
That's just a little stretch.
I just try to have like a calm, nice, peaceful Friday. And Joanna's. Bro, how do I add badges and trust into my checkout? Yeah, you can't. You can only add a logo, and then on the logo you can add like trust badges, but you need Shopify Plus, in which you don't really need trust badges, to be honest. None of our stores have trust badges on the checkout.
Not on the checkout page.
That's not the reason why you're not making sales. How low do you guys turn down ads in January for top sellers if they peak in summer? If they peak in summer? Well, I don't do anything impulsive just because of, if you have data from previous years, you can go off of it. But if you're telling me that something peaks during summer, I would just turn down the ads like slightly, 15 to 30%.
Right.
But performance is doing well, which the whole goal is you don't want an decreased spend. If anything, if everyone decrease spends and you increase spend, you're going to take all the market. I really wish I was American. Most Americans don't realize how privileged they are with all the different credit cards and banking options they have. Well, yeah, American credit cards are literally the best in the world. Like,
I agree with this.
Add up, but like, interesting. So no bolded words in policy pages. Yes. Hello, guys. Hello. Live in the States. I would go on for a bit. Live in USA for medical insurance. B2B ones. Any new methods for promoting products business you guys have in mind for New Year's? The community aspect is always going to be the best long term.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you can bring some sort of community, like a school community, to your store, some regards. Like let's just say you sell greenhouses, and then you do like a gardening community. You teach other people how to like garden, and they need a greenhouse in that way. Then you can promote your own products, and
Right.
you would only get affiliate commission if it weren't your own like products. But since you own that business as well, boom, you make the full amount in order. It's all about creating an ecosystem. How can someone come into your ecosystem, spend a little bit of money, and they have more ways to spend more money with you?
Right.
I have dual citizenship, but I'm not physically in the US anymore. I might have to go back just to set up my cards. Interesting. There are only 2 genders. Those can't be. I thought white people were the standard for beauty. They're unofficially.
Oh wow. Life in no man's land is not joking. Like he's actually saying that. Like he's actually asking.
What do you know about this?
I mean, he's not wrong, right? Like that's what society.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's the default.
What do you think about when you think about like, you know, blonde with blue eyes? I don't know if that's just me, but like that was ingrained in my programming when I was younger.
Only white people.
So what is the standard for beauty? What is beauty? We're so philosophical now. It always comes down to, it ends up getting so philosophical these days.
What is beauty? I feel like beauty is just whatever makes you feel good and confident.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Marcus being able to have conversations about looks.
Oh my god!
That most women like Korean men.
Yo, Life in No Man Land and Trevor Lamb 69 are beefing.
And I'm saying this as Trevor Lamb Chinese. What does that mean?
They're beefing right now.
Most of it you can do well abroad. For most niches, you have to be in the US. Just like opening some bank accounts.
Okay.
Maybe a preference for your business. Well, now that I know you're racist.
What the fuck?
You guys never seem to bring a boring live. What can I say?
It's so fun. It's fun.
That's hilarious.
I'm gonna read this in Trevor Lamb's, because Trevor Lamb technically should have half my voice. So I'm gonna read it, trying to picture how he's trying to say it, because it's a Chinese man. Well, now that I know you're a racist, fuck off. America will be taken over by Asians and South Asians because we're the smartest. Be ready, by Trevor Lamb 6969. Wow. That's low key like racist to say that, right?
No. Racist. Selling gurus online. Let's see. What truly separates you from selling courses? Only ask to someone trying to get into the game. Quickly, do trust you guys offer something. You don't have to trust us at all. No, we don't have to prove what separates us at all. You can make your own judgment. I'm just laughing at it.
I know.
I only asked to someone trying to get in the game. Look, both of us bought courses, and that's how we started our own like entrepreneur journey. And we still buy courses this day. At one point, you realize it's literally just a shortcut. You can go do it for free if you want. There's nothing stopping you. But if you value time, and time is money, then you would probably consider doing that. So it's just all about like who you trust. Are they doing the business model actively? That's what I look into. And do they seem genuine? Invested over 100K masterminds, courses, events for education. We'll continue doing that because like it all pays off. And something we learned a year ago might not indirectly apply right now, but it will apply at a certain date.
Exactly.
Good evening.
Oh shit, Alan, what's up?
It is literally scientifically proven that Chinese will have the highest IQ. How is that racist? Just genetics. I don't even know what they're talking about at this point.
Chinese people have higher SAT scores.
Is that? I believe that.
I think statistically that's true. I'll be spitting facts to you guys. You guys think that I'm come off like an asshole, but I just be speaking. I be spitting real facts, and I make up good words in the middle. Speak and spit at the same time. It's either Chinese or Indians. Let's just keep it honest, right? Like SAT scores. College Ivy Leagues do their best to keep Chinese and Indians out of college Ivy Leagues.
Because they know they would literally. I mean, just look at Canada. It's all.
That's the whole process. What do you mean by Canadians?
No, like I'm saying in Canada. Obviously, I'm not Canadian. I only know so much from reading. But like it's all filled with Indians. There's more Indians than Canadians in apartment complexes.
Damn.
And like they're literally look, at the end of the day, whoever's superior just will win. And if you're white and if you're whatever race, it doesn't matter. What matters is you become better because life is kind of is a competition. Your parents tell you like, oh, it's okay if you got a B- in class. No. A+ or no dinner. You gotta have to have that mentality. Shit. I'm kind of glad I came up with that mentality.
That's actually
if I didn't, then it wouldn't have like trained me to become the, always striving for better. Most white families, no offense, their parents don't love them enough. They're like 18, goodbye, get out the house. I don't care.
There's no family unit.
If they come back, like they're a lot of times I've seen they're not even willing to take them in. Bad parenting plus like the culture. All I'm just gonna say is, kind of glad I came up with Asian parents. There's goods and bads, but I'm glad that is what is.
There's a lot of tradition, lots of traditional values that I see Chinese culture still embodying more in American culture right now.
The money talk. No one's not talking any. More money talk. I saw Trevor Zheng Bill asked us online. Yes, that's one of the because first introduced high-tech ecom. And I appreciate you keeping it real. You're valid about making your own judgment. I guess one may ask for validation due to the previous time wasted, but that's just what it is sometimes. What skills do beginners struggle with most in the first 30 days? And how do you fix that?
Can I answer this one? I'm gonna tell you the straight most obvious answer. All right, this one goes for everyone. If you trying to level up and you a beginner and you want to hit the top level, I'm gonna tell you what to do. You gotta get to the point. If Trevor went back to the message that you just asked, I'm not trying to clown you, Sai. It's just like what are you saying? Like, don't be those people that go to college and think you're smart shot for using big words. And then it's like, what the fuck did you just say? That's what I'm trying to say. Use simple words and questions. Don't confuse yourself with crazy words. And like, yeah, I don't know. I just didn't know what you said the last one. It was just like, ask better questions. That's my answer. How do you fix that? That's your
be brutally direct. That catches people off guard.
Like that.
Like you go on a date and she smells, just say, you stinky. I'm out of here. Dip.
Would you at least give her some perfume? This is my favorite.
I would just tell her the directions to get the perfume. That's why affirmative action was legally banned as responses punishments.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Wish you all a fantastic 2026. Hope you all achieve your goals.
Thanks, Adam.
You too as well. You too. Legends, good to see you guys. Welcome. Welcome. A BA team. A plus and no dinner, so true.
The top Asians.
Exceptional and the ones who will be contributing most to US GDP. You all should be grateful instead of being racist.
Okay. Well, so for some of the viewers that are watching, maybe might be listening, this is what Trevor Lamb says. The top Asian schools like MIT, Caltech, etc., are exceptional and the ones who will be contributing most to the US GDP in the future. You fools all should be grateful instead of being racist. Okay. So let's talk about that. Let's get out of the Asian bubble and just talk about people that come out of MIT and university. I'm talking about those people right now. We'll talk about the students of these prestigious universities. I don't see nothing but drone action from them. Who goes into the education system and walks out with their own original train of thought, right? Like, who goes into these big tech schools and doesn't walk out thinking that just because I have a fucking piece of paper, I know everything? Dude, I'm saying this because I've actually talked to a lot of you guys that have applied into our one-on-ones and actually come onto our calls and schedule with us. You guys have been to Columbia, NYU. I'm speaking to a lot of you guys' master's programs. I'll say this for e-commerce. When it comes to e-commerce, dropshipping, in my field, you guys are retards. And it's like, I don't even care what kind of degree you have. It's just like basic business etiquettes that you can't get from a piece of paper. I hate to say it. Like, yeah, I'm just not impressed with anything that people like. Because this is why it hits home for me. I was fed that. When I was young, my grandpa at 5 years old was telling me I have to get into Harvard or MIT or I'm like a failure. So that, like, this stuff meant a lot to me, university, and what came out of it, at least from seeing other people in that world, are miserable. Yeah.
That's what it is. China is number one very short. I could choose it. This does not match.
Jews run the world.
That is very true. Someone's very focused on launching and scaling their high-tech stores this year.
Oh my god!
What's your top 3 pieces of advice?
Someone's very focused.
Very focused on launching and scaling their high-ticket stores. Well, remove the S from stores. Just say store. Top 3 pieces of advice.
What's your first one?
You should just, after this call, actually get started.
Get started.
Number 1, get started. That's the first piece of advice.
Okay. I'll go number 2. Number 2, get good supplier relationships, right? Develop good supplier relationships. Those will always help.
Okay. And your website shouldn't take more than a week, honestly. If you're taking more than a week, then what are you doing? Seriously, why is it taking 2 months to build your website? It doesn't take that long.
Because people are slow.
Like Shopify makes it so easier than it was like when we were building our stores.
You can use AI to make the code and then paste the code.
So it's unfair how easy it is now compared to back in the day. I make bread. I want someone who gives good guidance. Simple as steps.
It's because I roasted him. I'm sorry, Sai. I didn't mean it like that. You have great questions. Keep asking.
All the top AI researchers are trying to India. They're the only reason why experts exists. They can only learn the knowledge needed from his PhD program. Top schools learn from top professors.
Didn't all of the big tech founders drop out of Harvard to build it? Like, didn't Mark Zuckerberg like literally say that like he went, like I think Mark Zuckerberg did go to Harvard, but he dropped out. Amazon, Jeff Bezos, he is probably the biggest contributor to GDP and talking about economy, right? He didn't go to college. Did he? I don't think Jeff Bezos did. Point that I'm saying is like traditional education is not meant for everybody. Like if you're trying to be a doctor, maybe, but if you trying to pursue your passions and make an honest living and go after it, it's a scam.
Sure, education not designed to make you financially independent. Seriously, making money is not related to intelligence. Medical doctor would know nothing about dropshipping, but he will still be smarter than dropshipping any day of the week and twice on Sunday.
Well, I disagree, right?
I don't agree with this.
How do you define intelligence, Trevor? This is a good question. And I'm going to go mine. But how do you define intelligence?
The ability to problem solve on your own. Because business is all about solving problems. Okay, a medical doctor is also solving a problem, curing for the patient.
Yeah, but they're going to be replaced by AI.
A doctor is trained 8 years, so that way they know about these, either it's memory or by whatever, it doesn't matter. But, okay, the word dropshipper, like, could be anything. It could be us, or it could be someone that's brand new. It's just different. Someone that owns an e-commerce store that's doing more than 100,000 a month, I doubt so, because they were literally programmed to think in that field. An entrepreneur, a business owner, they already know how to problem solve. Put them in any field. Put them in a doctor. I don't think they would want to do that. But put them in any other field except e-com, and you'll see how well their skills transfer over. The skills from doctors, some of them I'm sure transfer over, but they're going to be less adequate for dropshipping than a dropshipper doing business.
Doctors are all arrogant and stupid. And if your doctor doesn't have a six-pack, why the fuck are you listening to them?
They are honestly all.
How many doctors you guys know are fat? 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10. What am I gonna take advice from?
Pick up.
No.
So you went to Princeton and graduate, worked on Wall Street, and become the king.
This is my last point, guys. This is great. Trevor Lamb says Jeff Bezos did go to college. He went to Princeton and graduated, worked on Wall Street. So you honestly studied so much of a person, you never actually just did the action. It's the same with like school and stuff. You guys studying so much of the textbook. It's like if you try to like learn a jump shot, how to shoot, you learning how to shoot, but you're not actually in the field. So congrats. You guys are doing nothing. You guys are on the sidelines. If you were so good, Trevor Lamb, you wouldn't be Trevor Lamb. You'd be your own person. You will have your own identity because business forges you. You don't learn that shit in school.
I think I'll dropshipping, but dropshipping can help you out there.
The last thing. I could be a great doctor. I'll tell you, I could fix America's health problem. I could fix it, and I don't need to be a doctor to go crazy. Eat less.
A doctor cannot be a dropshipper.
It's just like
as easy as a dropshipper can figure out being a doctor.
The medical system is a business, guys. Doctors are meant to hook you in, or else there's nothing to fix.
End of the day, the world runs on money. And 2026 is the year to get your bread up.
This is my first time.
Is it the same as closing cold calls? No.
No, it's not.
Completely different. I recommend check out the school community.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of great free material. Introduce you what is high tech dropshipping? What do you sell? What are suppliers? How's it different from traditional dropshipping? Answers lots of your questions. Yeah, I would suggest going there. So answer your questions. I had a successful venture. Next time is hacking econ. Cool.
Why don't you start by having an identity?
Joanna Zhao.
That's a deep one. I'd be hitting with some deep ones. I'm sorry, guys. I know some of you guys are scared to ask questions. Don't be. We super nice. We just keep it real.
All right. Hope you guys had a great live. Last question. Best country for VAs anywhere except Philippines, like Ukraine, I've seen. South America. Yeah. Yeah, I will check out the community too. Any advice you guys can give while going through it? Just go through it in order. That's my main thing. Don't jump around.
All right. I was just going to say, this is what I mean when I say you give someone the keys to a Ferrari, you give them a Ferrari, you give them the roadmap, you tell them how to get to the destination, and midway, they're going to blame the sun coming from the window on why they can't make it. Dude, go to the fucking classroom and watch the videos. What do you mean stay focused? If you need us to tell you how to stay focused, you don't even waste your time starting a business. You're going to lose. Get the fuck out of here. Like, keep attention. Like, actually read what you just said. Lazy, absolutely lazy.
Thanks for like, even though I was this half. Look, this is the this is the truth. Love or hate it, someone has to tell it to you at some point, and maybe it's a turning point for you this year. So, if you want to work with us, change your life, like some of a lot of people in the comment section, then go to ecomhighticket.com. And to quickly answer this, why should using FBA? It literally doesn't matter. Why are you stressing it?
Your name is Trevor Lamb 69. Who the fuck are you?
Your name is Trevor Lamb 6969. Why are you calling us someone else's name? You're impersonating us.
Who are you to judge?
All right. Catch you guys in the next one then.
Have a good one.
Peace.